So I just did a stream of this video I'm about to record, but then I went back over it and the quality was so atrocious I cannot in good conscience put that out for actual live humans to like watch. So I'm just gonna record it how I should have done it to begin with, not like some super like poor man's live stream. Like yeah, it was bad. Yeah, you could bear it was 240p. It was barely running at 10 frames a second. Most of the time it was under 5 frames a second. The quality was so grainy. Even Terraria, which is pixel art, looked like I can't even describe it. So we're just gonna pretend that never existed. That thing is gone, deleted. Luckily there were no viewers to suffer through that. So I'm glad that nobody actually came and watched it in the end. We will have to yeah, next time I want to actually stream, I'm just gonna have to, like, actually get a good setup. So that's it. Um, we're gonna have to think of some other way to explain this more coherently than a 15-minute unedited rant. So you may have seen the video that I put out somewhat recently, relatively recently, like about this time yesterday-ish. That was a parody, like, daytime Empress of Light fight. So for a bit of context, I started playing Terraria relatively recently when a friend of mine forced me to, because he likes it, and he was just like, you know what, you should try it. It's better than Minecraft, whatever. So I did. And I actually like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's a pretty good game. Um, the only problem is I have not played it enough to be any good at it. So I've learned a lot of stuff about it. I know a lot about it, but I'm far from a nerd or anything. I don't know enough about it to say I'm any good at the game, and I'm not good at the game by any stretch of the imagination. Um, but I did know that the Empress of Light was one of the harder fights, especially daytime Empress of Light, which apparently one-shots you. Um, so I decided, you know what, it would be funny. So I had recently started using a cheat sheet because I wanted to play around with a bunch of like, just end game weapons and gear and things like that. And that's actually how I discovered the last prism, because I had never seen it before. And it's got to be my favorite weapon in the game. I wish it was just a bit easier to use legitimately, because it would be more fun. But you know what, whatever, balance or whatever. Although I can't say that looks balanced. But either way, I was using it. I found out I had a god mode and that you could summon any boss you wanted. So I was like, you know what if I did a daytime Empress fight, but like just completely hacked, and then put it on YouTube and see what people saw. Now I didn't put it up as like you can watch the video. I didn't put it as anything real. I put a thing in the comments saying, yeah, this is fake. It's just a joke or whatever. So hopefully nobody takes it as real and just doesn't read the comment and doesn't look at the fact that I'm obviously hacking or whatever. Hopefully nobody looks at it like that, because next thing you know, that like 38-second video is going to be getting exposed by somebody who thinks like, oh wow, look, he cheated. Of course he did. He literally said he did in the comments. Anyway, so that one was completely just put on God mode, whatever. It was great. It was pretty fun too, just to shred it without actually having to worry about dodging attacks or whatever. Anyway, people like actually like watched it, which is surprising, because usually like it got like I think almost 300. I should look at the views now, but almost 300 views within the day. So it was pretty surprised for a Terraria video of all thing. The first Terraria video I've ever made or uploaded. So it was kind of cool to see, but either way, I decided I would make a follow-up, see if I could change a few things. So all that said, basically, it was fun. I feel like it is not as big of an achievement as people have made it out to be, because that was surprisingly easy. It has a very simple attack pattern that anybody who's watched it even once, and that's like my 7th fight of it. So I was just totally just YOLOing it. I did not know what its attacks did too well or anything. I just did it. I just went for it, and it worked. So surely it's not that hard of a thing to do. Um, I can't imagine it's a terribly hard boss. Daytime Empress, now nighttime, where it doesn't one-shot you is probably even easier because. So you can kind of just see how good I am there. You could just see how bad I am at the game. And I thought that Daytime Empress was easy. So that right there was probably just pathetic. I mean, I have all this gear and I still died. So I bet some people are just cringing at that. But that should show you who this is coming from. It was fun. I liked it. But that said, it wasn't that hard. I mean, that was the first time I tried it legit, and I still beat it. So, if you don't have Flight or the Zenith, then it would probably be like 10 times more difficult. But I'm pretty sure, like I said, everybody will have Flight and the Zenith by the time they get to Empress. And there's probably better weapons and setups to use, like just using a summoner with like the Stardust Dragon may be viable too, I don't know. So there's all sorts of things I bet you could do that would make it even easier, and if you played it enough, then obviously you'll be able to dodge its attacks like they're nothing. So yeah, all that said, if anybody wants to see more Terraria content from somebody who never plays the game, I don't know, I could make more like just like meme videos or something. I could even do some Terraria Wii U stuff if you don't mind some pretty bad recording, because I have an interesting Terraria Wii U world. So yeah, I guess if you want to see more of that, then put that in the comments. Any Terraria knowledge you have, I would be happy to gain. Anything Empress of Light related, like how hard it's considered in the community and things like that, to like general like tactics people use to beat it. Be interested in all that. So all that said, I guess I will see you in the next one, whatever that is.